All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah. Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description. It can be in the chat. Click that link. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD, lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop. Shop and save, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,200 videos of pure fire heat. Man, I got subjects touching on everything. Every day I'm coming up with another subject for your family, putting some stacking some heat up under there. Man, come get this fire. That's all I can tell you. Come get this fire. Not only do you got the general, we got the grandmaster teacher, supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material. And I give you an overview on that, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academic knowledge and wisdom that cannot be compared to by any other goddamn website on the planet. Get over there and enroll today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. That's right. Dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. Man, ain't got nothing but smoke over there. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know about, my Patreon page, nigga. It's laying like that. You see what I'm saying? We do straight live streams right there on Patreon. And so, family, everything that's over there is exclusive. It has only been seen on Patreon. And you want to dig your hand down in that treasure chest because, man, it's full of gems and jewels. And so get on over there to family today, and to all the family that donated to the general. I want to thank you. I appreciate you for appreciating me. The link, if you want to donate to the general, keep the general on the battlefield. The link is right there down in the video description. Click that, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Student Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be banned. All right. Here we go again. And everybody talking about Russia. Oh, Russia. So the mad Russian scientists who use African people, hear this shit out, to try to create a human-ape hybrid. These are some sick motherfuckers. And I'm just going to say this. You know what I'm saying? This is a sick, demented motherfucker. In some of the information, they don't even want to put out all the wicked shit. This last, in the motherfuckers that's here today is building off of they shit. Don't get it twisted. They was some of the first motherfuckers already trying to, no ethics whatsoever. Not an ethic nowhere, no how. You see? So let's get off into this shit, family, because this gonna take some time to process. This gonna take a little time to process. Yeah. This gonna take a whole lot of motherfucking time to it just show you though what type of motherfuckers you're dealing with. Nah, let me yeah, I got all this shit. Now this motherfucker I is let me try to get this motherfucking name right. Yeah, let me chop this up so I can I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get the news report on in there for y'all. Yeah, let me chop it up right quick so it's appropriate. Hmm. Yeah, this a old ugly old wicked ass motherfucker. He looked just like old Charles Darwin, one of them wicked motherfuckers. Gonna get on his ugly ass this evening too. We got to talk the talk. Motherfuckers ain't talking. There ain't nobody talking about this shit, but goddamn it, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna goddamn talk about it. I ain't letting no motherfucker off doing shit like this. Oh hell no. You gotta be on these beasts' head when it come to shit like this. Okay, I'm about to come on in now. You know, under Ivanov. This is his motherfucking name, Ivanov. Nah, that's his ass back there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Ivanov. Come on in, family. Come on in. There's some wicked shit going on in this motherfucker. Yeah, this ugly motherfucker right here, Ivanov. Nah, nah, this is the son, you know, the Sun Times, I think. Playing God inside Russia's horror humanese experiments, which saw apes inseminated with human sperm in bid to breed super soldiers. Boy, okay. Now swallow that, goddamn it, and let's swallow that for a minute. Playing God inside Russia's horror human needs experiments, which saw apes inseminated with human sperm in a bid to breed super soldiers. Now that's wild. Now let's talk about this shit. Now this was under Stalin, okay, Joseph Stalin, and I believe was shit. It's been a while. He was they I don't know if there's president. I don't know if there's a prime minister. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he is, but you know, he was there during World War II when they got rid of knock Hitler upside the head. So he was there. It was Russia. It was United States. It was Britain. You understand? Trying to fight Germany and Italy. And so it says Stalin ordered. Now let me see if it maybe. Let me show y'all Stalin. I got to show you the ugly motherfucker so y'all know what he looked like. Now here he is right here. That's him right there. You know, Joseph Stalin and the human-ape army. And Hitler was trying to do the same shit. Yeah, he was trying to do the same shit too. And so Stalin ordered renowned scientists, and I don't know, I'm going to just say Ivanov, to create an invincible breed of Red Army soldiers. Secret documents released in the 1990s show. Archive papers say the Kremlin chief demanded these mutant warriors be resilient and resistant to hunger. Now that's another thing that they doing. They can find where all them genes is located. Now that one motherfucker, I'm gonna put his ass on blast too. That motherfucker, what's his name? What's his name? Yuval, whatever his mother. Here he is right here. This wicked motherfucker. Yuval Noah Harari. Yeah, Yuval Noah Harari. You know, I got it already ready. That's my shit. I put that the resurrection of Heinrich Himmler. You understand what I'm saying? The shit that this flaming motherfucker talking about. He's up under this old wicked motherfucker, Klaus Schwab. You see what I'm saying? And they on that great reset shit. You understand what I'm saying? And he didn't train this motherfucker right here didn't train a lot of leaders in the world today, and they own that Illuminati one world order. 500 million people is all that we need. And this motherfucker right here, man, he's so arrogant and so ignorant. You understand? And he's talking about, man, how, so many people on the planet is just obsolete. You say ain't no need for them. They ain't got no skills. They ain't even, he say they don't, and he talking about with the technology that they got today. The motherfucker he say, man, free will. He say that shit over. He said it just like that. He say the day of free, where you think that we don't know, how you think and what you know what I'm saying? He say those days are over. That's what he said. That he said they didn't hack the DNA code. That's what this motherfucker is saying, that they didn't hack the DNA code. Now, I'll play that for y'all tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll do this one tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this the general right here. I keep that fire. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck that. We calling motherfuckers out. Period. We calling names. We calling motherfuckers out. We can't be, and these motherfuckers trying to annihilate us, and we sitting up here talking about some irrelevant shit, and these motherfuckers trying to annihilate our ass. We can talk about building schools. We can talk about all that shit, but if they trying to slip something off in our motherfucking blood, that shit is irrelevant. You understand what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We might have to rise up to save ourselves. And that's real fucking talk. And so, yeah, I'll let y'all hear the wickedness that come out of his mouth. I'll let y'all hear the wickedness that come out of his mouth. But, and so they say they want, to be resilient and resistant to hunger. And they could do that shit with their gene editing. They could try to do it. He said they should be of immense strength, but with an underdeveloped brain. Stalin also wanted them to work on railway construction. So he just wants some motherfuckers like on the time machine. We was just the Morlocks. Dumb motherfuckers. Don't do nothing but go get food and shit and bring it back under the, yeah, they was doing hard labor, but that's what and so he sound like he right off the goddamn Time Machine movie. You see, scientist Ivanov had made his name at the turn of the century by perfecting artificial insemination in horses, proving that the sperm of one male stallion could impregnate up to 500 females. He then began experimenting with hybridization and tried to create a super horse. Okay, this motherfucker tried to create a super horse. Nah, wait a minute. Is that the end of that? I guess so. Ivanov and the Soviet leaders became interested in the possibility of crossing humans with their closest relatives in radical experiments, which would enhance the reputation of Russian science. The term humanese. Now, they thought this was one of them. They thought this motherfucker, because they saying this motherfucker was walking damn near up straight with whoever this motherfucking Oliver, but they found out that he was an ape, but the way he was walking, they thought that motherfuckers had produced him, Yeah, but they end up doing some DNA tests and finding out he was 100% chimp, but okay. The term human needs was coined later in the 20th century and refers to a human chimp crossbreed, or scientifically possible hybridization. In 1924, Ivanov put his proposals for the warped hybridization experiment to the Soviet government and received funding for a trip to Africa to collect animals. Okay. And despite his work being controversial, he managed to secure support from the Pasteur Institute in Paris, who let him use a research station in Guinea, West Africa. Boy, I tell you, right there, Paris, Russia, for ape breeding. Okay. So yeah, so he was able to, to get some support from Pasteur Institute in Paris, who let him use a research station in Guinea, West Africa for ape breeding. However, when he arrived at the research center, he discovered that the chimps were not mature enough to take part in the experiment. He then began researching how best to capture and subdue the animals. The scientists wrote to the ruling or whatever, the biggest problem is to catch living females. Researchers learn to torch trees and chase apes into cages as they scamper down. He managed to inseminate 3 chimps. This shit crazy right here, man. This shit is crazy. And these motherfuckers got all kind of minds that still exist like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, y'all motherfucking know. Well, I had to go down, this is a lane that I got to go down because this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to warn the goddamn people. You got motherfuckers all around you doing crazy shit like this. Somebody got to ring the motherfucking alarm. Somebody. Okay? He managed to inseminate 3 chimps with human sperm, but none of the beasts fell pregnant. Ivanov reported I don't even, this shit crazy, but it must be said. Ivanov reported that African women had been seized to be impregnated with ape sperm, but no pregnancy resulted. Do you hear this shit? You see, y'all ain't never heard this shit, right? Y'all ain't never heard this shit, right? This shit is like some of the Tuskegee. This shit is worse than that. Man, this shit right here is wild. And the motherfuckers got enough nerve to talking about they support Russia? Who? For fucking what? These motherfuckers is as wicked as all the rest. You see, female gorillas were set to receive human sperm as well before the experiments were shut down. Okay? Before they were shut down. Ivanov then headed back to the Soviet Union, where he set up an ape nursery with 20 chimps in the subtropical region of Abkhazia, Abkhazi, near Georgia. Now that's Georgia over there near Russia, not in goddamn in the southern United States. When his project failed, Ivanov was arrested in 1930. He became one of millions rounded up in paranoid Stalin and died in a labor camp. Now he also tried to use, and I don't know why they didn't put that in there. You understand? Because he tried to use it, they own women too. You see, yes, he did, and these wicked motherfuckers didn't. I didn't see it in this particular news, but I think I got the other one down here too. Let me see if this one to say. Let me see if this the one. Yeah, he tried to use their own goddamn rush. He tried to use his own goddamn women. I had to go in there and look that up. But you can look it up, and if you look him up, even on Wikipedia, it talk about that. It talk about it. So he tried, that motherfucker was trying to do anything, and yes, he did. Tried to use Africa in the fact that these wicked ass motherfuckers, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm already, nigga. I find the nearest motherfucker related to that motherfucking bust they motherfucking head open. For real, man. This is real shit out here, man. The shit that they done to our people is so wild. We don't even know. We don't even know the half. We don't even know a tenth of. We don't know a fifth of what the fuck that went on. You see what I'm saying? And the wicked fucking minds these motherfuckers possess is almost is unfathomable. What is they fathomable? Whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Well, you can't even believe. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Look that word up. And goddamn it, where you can't even believe this shit is true. You reading this shit, but you can't believe is true. But this just, the show family, that ain't no good Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. It just ain't. It just ain't. It just ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see, the thing is, they hiding a lot of shit. They hiding a lot of shit. They ain't letting you see it. This shit right here, they don't even want to let you know that this shit, and this shit being reported by the Sun News. This shit should be in history. This shit should be right there with the goddamn, this shit should be talked about. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers should be questioning Russia for that shit. And them motherfuckers over there in France. You understand what I'm saying? Some shit like this, it should be an inquiry into that shit. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing over in Africa doing some dumb shit like that? That's why France is another, France, I'll be so glad when they get them motherfuckers out of Africa. They so wicked. All of them so wicked. Give them the goddamn ability to go down there and do this shit. Give them a goddamn the funding, give them the goddamn research. But see, the same thing, like they got rate, they think they can go somewhere on, at the end of the unfathomable. Unfathomable. Okay. I had, goddamn, I got these African, I got the African in me. Unfathomable. That's right. I got it. That's all I had to do is see it. You understand? I'm gonna write that motherfucker 100 times. Unfathomable. That's right. Okay, good. All right. And so, yeah. And this shit should be talked about. And it's a lot more shit that they don't talk about. Cooking and eating slaves and shit. They don't talk about that shit. Cooking and eating slaves, eating African meat, human meat. They don't talk about that. But that was yeah, that was talked about. Even when you watched Goodbye Uncle Tom, they was in there joking about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Cooking and eating niggas. Yeah, what about that? What about that? How much of that shit you gonna forgive? How much of that shit you gonna forgive? Yeah, spirit. You say spirit cooking. Yeah, there ain't no goddamn spirit though. That's some real, some real nigga. They on that one movie. What they call that movie? That had that boxer in it. What was the name of it? Damn. Ken Norton. It had Ken Norton in it. You understand what I'm saying? And he played in that slave movie. And the white boy tried to put him in the pot. And it was boiling and shit. No, damn, what's the name of that movie? Somebody gonna drop it in there. Somebody gonna drop it in there. They know what movie I'm talking. Now, you got to be back in the day. This movie came out probably in the 70s. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, wait a minute. Somebody, when I go look for it, they gonna come. Somebody, every Mandingo, that's it. Mandingo, that's it right there. Yeah, then I seen Ray had put it, but I seen, yeah, Mandingo. Yeah, that's what it was. And they tried to put his ass in the pot and cook his ass. You see what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's a lot of very treacherous shit that then went on. You understand about about our people. Yeah, and we need to put this shit out here. You understand? You don't get away with that. You don't get away with that. We need to know everything. And that's why this shit is beyond money. You understand what I'm saying? This shit beyond money because, motherfucker, you can't pay me for no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just hold this shit until when you act, you piss me all the way the fuck off. You understand what I'm saying? You going, motherfucker, we gonna take care of that. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to take that ain't never going that shit. You understand? We got that shit on the chalkboard. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't never going no goddamn way. We owe you for that. And see, that's why they ain't going to never really. And when you think about all the shit that they done that just so crazy, that's why they ain't going to give you no goddamn money. Why they going to empower you? You understand what I'm saying? They did this kind of, you think a motherfucker that did something to a motherfucker like that gonna empower them? You understand what I'm saying? Why would they do that? Don't even make no goddamn sense. I wouldn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I would do a motherfucker like that. You understand what I'm saying? But thinking, why would he do that? That don't make no goddamn sense. And so he can go on and put his foot off in my ass like he need to, like I would do him if he did me that way. Yeah, that's that's what they think about when they think about giving you some money. That's what they think about. They say, damn, if I was him, if he did me like I did him, I'd have been killed his ass. That's what they think. And so they being truthful to themselves. Man, if motherfucker did me like that, I'd have been killed their ass. You see, and that's why they don't give you nothing. Cause they know it ain't in their best goddamn, Ken Norton. That's right. They know good and goddamn well it ain't in their best interest. So family, I just wanted to bring y'all this very disturbing information. Please do some research on it. Please share it. Share it. Make sure people know this shit happened. Especially all these motherfuckers talking about they back Russia and shit and all that shit. Bring this shit up. Bring this shit, because it ain't the first time they did that. They done did some more wicked shit. Anytime you see them doing shit like that, they say, oh, let's go to Africa. Let's go do it on the Africans. That's what they do. And so, man, we don't even know the fucking half. All right, family, let's move on. We still got some fire. We want to talk about this shit. This is General Cyrus said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation. Said he did. Can't know what movie was called Drum. Was it called Drum? I thought it was called Mandingo. You must got another movie with Ken Norton. Ken Norton was in Mandingo too. Yeah, he was in I had it. Yeah, that was Mandingo. Yeah, that was Mandingo. All right, family. We'll talk about it on the next video. This is General Cyrus said, he saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.